What is going on, guys? Welcome to DiceNDerps Emberfall, episode 3. It's been a while, but we are glad to be back. How you guys doing?
Man,
pretty good.
So good? Alright, it's been
So good.
at least 3 weeks, right?
Hey, it might have been a month. I don't know.
Yeah, it's been a while. Well, first, how's everybody's Thanksgiving? Wait, that was good?
yeah, it's pretty good, yeah.
Okay,
So,
cool. What have you guys
Good.
been up to in the past 2, 3, 4 weeks? Nif, go first. I saw you shake your head, so you're going first.
yep. Just hanging out. I went to LA and then totally blew it when I got back.
How was LA, though?
Stayed up. It was pretty awesome. We rented a Camaro and just went nuts all week. We lived the California high life for like not even 2 days. It was like a day and a half. I was out there probably like total.
Yeah.
It was nuts, and I just stayed up 2 days in a row. We just partied. It was silly.
Who was we? Who's we? You and?
Me and a buddy that he was in my wedding. I knew him from college days and such.
Cool.
He lives out there.
That's a good time.
Yeah. So that was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And then last few weeks just been chilling, hanging out. I learned about a thing called Mocha networking. In case anybody needs to network their house and you don't feel like pulling Ethernet cables, there's these Mocha adapters, and you can just use your built-in coax cabling to put an Ethernet port in other rooms of your house. It's pretty sweet. So I've just been doing that and like networking my house and stuff.
Yo, is Mondo standing really still? Holy shit! I thought
Maybe.
You were froze. Yeah, that was cool.
No, I'm taking notes here about
Taking notes about my life. He's gonna write
Yeah.
about me.
yeah.
He's a ghostwriter.
Be really.
I'm gonna
interesting. I live.
NIF, the unauthorized biography.
Yeah.
Yeah, the chapter 11. I spent a half a day in
Oh, and
California.
for the first time ever, I made it out of bronze in League of Legends. Hey!
Oh, I think we're good.
I don't know why I was super excited about that, but also like super ashamed about it as well. So.
Like, yeah, I was like, you're like really happy, and then when you really thought about it, you're like, ah, shit. Maybe
Yeah,
should
I've been
do
playing that
something.
game for a long time, and should have been out of the bronze like a long time ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my life, huh? What's up with you
Not
guys?
so bad. All right. Since KO's in the middle, she gets to go next. I mean, really, we should have KO go first the whole time since she's the only lady on the stream. But
It's only polite.
yeah, but I dropped the ball on that one.
I'd rather not go at all. We're talking about stuff we did. I streamed.
Well, what have you been streaming? That's perfect. What have you been streaming?
Stardew Valley again, because 200 hours of it wasn't enough.
I love those
yeah.
games though.
Gotta
Yeah.
play some more stuff.
Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Oh, so you have the Switch. You're playing it on the Switch then.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it?
I recently beat Mario Odyssey.
Oh man, you've
I
just
didn't,
been
like,
switching it up
complete it.
then.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like? Okay. No?
It was bad. I was trying to ignore it.
I don't get it.
Of course. We'll explain it to you later.
Otherwise, nothing
On break?
much, really.
That's pretty cool. I haven't gotten to. Well, I got to play a little bit of the Switch, but I didn't get enough time with it. What was I gonna say? Stardew Valley is kind of like that Harvest Moon style game. So that was one game that I played a lot when I was younger. We played a lot of the Harvest Moons on like the GameCube, and I think there was one on the PlayStation 2, and then it went over to the Nintendo side of things. So I really had a fun time when it came out, knowing that there's only one guy who made that game, right? It might have changed after the PC release to go to the Switch, maybe, but I don't know.
Concerned Ape was the one dude who made all the music
They did
and
everything, did all of it. So that's pretty cool. I really enjoyed it. I didn't actually get to play too much of it, but I can still. That's a cool thing. Did you play it on the PC, and does it feel any different on the Switch?
Oh, I have Stardew Valley on the PlayStation 4 and the PC.
Oh, okay. So you have it on
It's all
like
pretty much the same interface.
Yeah.
I think it feels best on computer once you're used to it, because it's
Mm-hmm.
really clunky with the
joysticks.
cursor,
Mm.
and then moving the cursor with the joystick. It's really kind of swimmy. It's weird. So I think it's best on PC probably. It's nice on the Switch because then you can play it anywhere because it's
Yeah, right.
mobile. So
Wait, while you poop. Yeah, pretty good. Pry, what have you been up to, man?
Well, I bought that Star Wars game.
Yep.
I contributed to the EA assholery.
Yeah. Okay, I played
And
The Sims, so.
Yeah. Well,
Is it any good?
the
Let me ask
I
you this question.
like.
Yeah, go ahead.
I like some. I just wish there was a game mode where you could just play as the soldiers. Everyone always unlocks the super soldier or Rey or Darth Maul or whatever and comes and kills you. And it's just like, can I just have a blast mode that's just the normals fighting each other? And it's just kind of, yeah. And they used to have that in Battlefield 1, but they took that out.
So let
And
me
then
ask you
also the
this.
whole loot crate thing is bullshit.
So let me ask you this. If the game was the exact same, but it wasn't Star Wars, it was their own IP, right? Like it had nothing to do with anything else, it was created original. Do you think people would have bought this game?
No.
If it didn't have Star Wars on
Yeah,
it?
like if it wasn't like if it was a original IP from EA. Like it was like a Titanfall style thing. Like, you know, Titanfall came out and it was like
Then like
that
the
was,
hero,
their thing.
like who would the heroes be? Just some
Yeah,
randos
something that
we've
they
never heard of
created.
before?
Something that they created.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
No. I mean, there would be people if they, they have marketing teams
Depends on
to,
the- yeah,
they
I'd say
would
it
get
depends on the
people,
marketing.
but then people would buy it and be like, fuck this, I'm out.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, because that's what I had heard from a lot of people was that the majority was like, if this wasn't, if this didn't have Star Wars attached to it, and we wouldn't have touched it ever.
Nope. And there's just the fact you keep on going back to their old game and being like, man, there were some bad things about the old game, but they made it
The old game was
worse.
so good.
Yeah.
Like
So-
somehow it worked. You're talking about like the old Star Wars Battlefront 2 on like original Xbox or whatever, right?
Oh, no, I'm talking about the one, but the ones before that
okay.
even were better because those were just pretty much clones of Battlefront Battlefield, just skinned over, and I was like, that's what I wanted. That's always what I wanted. I always wanted a Battlefield game modded to be Star Wars. And they always start, we got to do this little thing, add heroes here and do that and change it. And just, no, I just want Star Wars in a Battlefield. That's all I wanted.
Yeah.
But they always have to do some stupid, I don't know,
Gotta grab that money.
bullshittery.
Dude. Yeah.
Oh, and
They
the
could
loot
make
system
it-
is terrible.
If they could make an exact updated version of like the Battlefront 2
Yeah,
that was on the
remastered.
original Xbox.
Yeah.
Yeah,
remastered.
or even remaster, whatever you want to call it. But just if they would make a
Yep.
copy of that, that would be amazing. That would sell really well.
I
dig
agree.
that. I'm not a Star Wars fan, but I love the shit out of that game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
have the what's the Dynasty Warriors? They had a kind of feel of that too, where like just these
Yeah.
clones like kept coming at you, and you have to like
Dude, Dynasty Warriors, man, that's a whole different topic. That thing has gone on for so long. There's like probably 27 games. Like, no joke. Because there's like
There's a
the
lot.
first one, then there's 2, and then there's 3, and then there's Dynasty Warriors 3 Empires, and then there's 4, then there's 4
Here, let's
Empires.
all up.
And
Are we gonna do this right now?
it's crazy.
You're
No,
gonna
I was just
list
saying,
all
like,
of
there's a
them?
lot.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna say the whole one, but yeah, just go through them. Oh, hold on, let me
Do it.
Google it.
Challenge.
Yeah, no, it's pretty crazy. But that's what I've heard about the game, which is a bummer because, for people who like, the Star Wars and like the original from where it came from, and they update it, it's just not going that way. And
Yeah,
it's a bummer
I can
because-
still play the game and have fun, but there's a point where I played, like, usually I could play games and deal with some bullshit.
Yeah.
And continue to play, but it's just I'll get killed by Rey, and then I'll spawn. I'll get killed by Lando. I'll spawn. I'll get killed by a TIE fighter, or an X-wing because it's the Rebels or whatever. It's just a whole bunch of I win because I have a better unit, not.
Yeah.
And it's just I don't know. I don't like it,
That's a bummer.
and I get salty as fuck.
Yeah, that's. I bet you do. Yeah.
I noticed that.
Yeah.
I watched the stream a couple times. I enjoyed it because you were salty as fuck.
Yep.
Mondo, what have you been up to, man?
Man, working. It's Christmas.
Yeah.
I work at the post office, baby. It's all work.
The real Santa Claus.
And thinking about like getting that Star Wars thing, man. I have an Xbox 360 with like an inch of dust on it, and even I want that. So I definitely think that the Star Wars thing definitely helps.
Helps it, yeah.
Oh yeah,
I have a
absolutely.
question.
Because
How
I don't even play games like that, and I want to buy it.
I have
Because
a question about the
Star
U.S.
Wars.
Postal Service.
Yeah.
What percentage do you think are Amazon packages now?
You mean like
traffic.
overall?
Yeah, of all postal throughput, what percent? Like just ballpark, like what is your best guess? You think percentage is Amazon packages?
If we're just talking packages, I'm going to say like maybe like 25%, maybe 30.
What else is there? What do you mean if we're just talking packages? What else is? What are we talking?
Well, like letters, flats, magazines, shit like that. But if we're just talking packages, because those are things I can actually count, I would say probably 25-30%.
Wow,
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Probably more like 40-50 right now.
That's a lot. Oh yeah, for Christmas, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Amazon's taking over the world, man.
Hell yeah.
Niff always bringing up the packages.
Job security for me, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always about the throughput of packages.
Yeah, I'm going to retire in 18 years. I was figuring that shit out. I am done.
Nice.
I mean, I have 18 years before I'm done, but I was done the other day, and I was like, figure this shit out. I'm fucking 18 years, man. All right.
That's
I'm
not
good.
much. And then government pension the rest of your life, or what?
Nah. It's like
Are they private now? The postal service. Private.
they're not private, but it's no longer like a civil. It's still a federal job, but it's no longer a civil service job, so you don't get a civil service pension kind of thing. But it's comparable. It's comparable.
Right on.
That's awesome. Yeah, I can imagine, like, my work's also, like, this is the busiest time, too. So, it's starting to get crazy. Justice League, though, tanked hard because it was fucking terrible. And then,
Did you see it?
Oh, dude, it was next level hot garbage. Like, in my opinion, like, it was just so...
Okay,
stupid.
so Batman versus Superman, a good movie compared to that?
No, they're pretty much on the same level.
Okay.
Justice League...
Who was like...
In my opinion, a
I'm
little bit
curious.
worse because of like the caliber of like actors and characters that are in the movie should propel it to be a little bit better, but it kind of made it worse because there were so many people in it. So,
Well, you see, the problem is it's DC.
but the thing
you
is
think,
it's
like-
not DC though. It's I like Marvel movies more, and I'm not a comic book person.
Yeah,
Like
I'm
I didn't
kidding.
read comics, but. They keep hiring Zack Snyder, and the only movie that Zack Snyder has ever done well was 300. Like, the only one. And even that wasn't like, we weren't all like, oh my god. 300. Like, this was a cool action movie. And then they keep hiring him. But
I'm curious about these like bad productions, right? Like, so somewhere along the way, like somebody has to know, like, this is bad. This is not going to turn out really good, right? And like when, like obviously they're not pulling the plug, and then it gets to editing, and they're done. And they're like, well, we got to try and recoup. Like this is bad, but we got to.
And they're
like,
spending
somebody knows that
shit
it's
tons
bad,
of money,
right?
too. Like, they have
it's
to
wild.
know.
So
Yeah.
the other thing too is, that's the one thing. So originally it was edited to 3 hours long. And
Jesus.
because Blade Runner clocked at about 3 hours and it didn't do well domestically, they did reshoots with Joss Whedon, who did Avengers. They did reshoots from his script. Dude, there was like 13 writers on this script. 13. Good luck telling a story when 13 people try and write it. So, anyway, so they did reshoots, and then they brought it down to 2 hours, or less than 2 hours. And it definitely could have used more time to kind of go through different things. But, dude, just the writing, like the acting was bad because the lines were terrible. So they had to. So the guy who plays Superman had a different movie he was doing where he had to grow a mustache. So in this movie, they CGI'd the mustache off of him, and it's obvious as hell.
No way.
I swear,
What?
it's so bad,
Yeah.
dude. It's so bad, and
That's silly.
dude. And his lines are comical. And it's really funny too because Batman will like show up late because he has to like run. He has to like physically jog to the place while everybody else is like super fast and can fly, and he's like. It's really funny. The best part of that movie was the last like credit scene at the very end of the credits. You're like, oh, this could be cool, and then it was over, and you're like, oh man. So I don't know. They're doing a Suicide Squad 2. Most people didn't like Suicide Squad, so I think it's
That was
just.
okay.
I think a lot of people are like, or at least where I see Warner Brothers being is they're like, okay. People want to see superhero movies. If we just put it out there, it's easy money. So we'll make it, even if it's trash. Like we still own the property, so we can do
They'll
with
try
what
to
we
just
will
get their
later.
costs down on the actual.
But that was the one thing was that they spent like $300 million on Justice League, which is like one of the highest. Yeah. So anyway, it was so bad. It was really bad.
Part of their
what I
problem,
love?
part of the Zack Snyder problem is Watchmen. which was actually like pretty good. I mean, it was supposed to be gritty, and that was part of the people didn't like it because it was gritty and dark. But I mean, it was a pretty good adaptation. And so they decided they wanted to do the Marvel thing, only they wanted to do it Zack Snyder style, gritty and dark, and people don't want that shit.
Well, and the thing is, in this one, they didn't do it dark. Like Superman, but I hate Superman, by the way, just because he's like the character. Yeah, like as a character, I like the actor, but the character who he is, he can just do whatever. If you're like, oh, we have a problem, like, well, Superman has that superpower, he'll do it. No one's unique because he can do everything, and like, he probably could have beat the main, like, villain in this movie by himself. Like, you probably wouldn't have needed the other guys there. But one of his lines was he flies up behind the dude, and the bad guy's talking, and he says something about truth or something, and so, or being honest, or some shit, and Superman, like, dramatically is, like, behind him, so he turns around, he's like, truth. And he's like, I also believe in justice. And then he punches him, and you're like, dude, and yeah, it's like, oh, come on, guys. But anyway. Yeah, it was bad.
But that's how the comics were. Like, the comics were cheesy like that, so maybe they're trying to tap into that feel of it. I don't
think people like that shit, though.
No.
I don't think people like that shit.
Murder on the Orient Express was decent. Like, it wasn't great, but it was okay. Let's see, what else have I seen? Jigsaw was terrible. Daddy's Home.
Dude, I forgot that you live or that you work at a theater. So like, you're like seeing all these movies. I'm like, dude, how does he afford to see all these fucking movies?
Well, our place is actually pretty cheap. It's $10, but if I did see all the movies that I've seen, I'd be spending probably like $400 probably a year.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, but
you have a what is it called? Movie Pass? What is it called?
There's Movie Pass. Yeah, Movie Pass.
It's passing around. It's like a third-party thing.
Yeah, $10 a month, and you can see
one. You can go see.
You can see one movie a day for free for that $10. One movie a day, but you can't see the same movie twice. You only get one ticket per 24-hour increment.
But still, you could literally see every movie in the theater in 1 month for $10.
Yeah, can't see it in 3D, and then you can't see it on IMAX. But yeah,
I don't want to see it in 3D.
Yeah, 3D.
I'm just saying.
That's a benefit. Is like you can't see it as good. I don't want to see it.
I don't understand where the third party makes that money. They're selling your data and stuff. I know that, but
that's where they make the money, dude. Because right now, like at a theater like mine, it's hard to know besides surveys, it's hard to know the demographic, and a lot of times you're not filling out surveys, right, as a general moviegoer. But if you're using Movie Pass, that stuff is automatically being tracked, so you're going to get a lot of that. So that is, which is crazy
that means that our data is worth that much money for them to afford to let you go to as many movies as you want. Well, 30 movies in a month for $10.
Yeah.
And they're going to
Well, you know what I love, guys?
D&D.
I love D&D.
Let's play. Okay, let's play. Let's go.
All right. So why doesn't everyone just roll me a D20?
Oh God, no.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I'll get disadvantage.
7.
Ooh. All right, I think I'm good. Wait, it's not High who has to go, right?
Yeah, it's High.
Oh, no! No!
And he wasn't here when we kind of did our little recap. He couldn't hear us.
Okay. Hold on.
All right. Yeah, Bacon catches up.
Okay. I have to remember everything that we did. Okay, so when at the top of the episode, we decided to go and investigate the murder that Varys, Prylor's character, is in Emberfall to investigate. So we went over there, and we started to look around, and we found kind of like a music box thing in one of the rooms, and that had a really crazy sound to it. And then all of a sudden, when we were kind of poking around inside the house, a person, we don't know who or what, we don't know have a name or even allegiance to an organization, but we do know that he's part of a gang or a group, came looking for it, and I believe we ended up killing him because
you captured him.
We did capture him, and we questioned him, but he wasn't willing to give us very many answers. So did we end up killing him, or did we give him away?
We brought him in.
Okay, he's in prison. Okay, so we
jail.
We subdued him. Yeah, jail. Okay, and then
he bit down on a cyanide capsule and started foaming up.
And then
he was expendable, so he's mostly useless anyways.
Yeah.
And then we
so he says
went back to town, and we then went looking for the miners and the rangers. So the miners that Anthony's character made get off of the cart in the first episode. We went looking for them, and then the sheriff of the town also said that there were 3 rangers that were missing. 4?
He's missing a bunch of rangers.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's missing some, so we went to go look for them, and then we fought some spiders and kind of
A lovely bunch.
The spider king thing, and once we defeated those guys, we found all the bodies, and we found
It wasn't a Spider King thing.
What
It
was
was
it?
Spider-Man.
Oh, Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was a Spider-Man.
Okay. And then
That's whatever Spider-Man does.
once we beat that guy, we found one living ranger or
Miner.
Miner. Okay.
Yes,
Miner.
Sandy.
We
Dwiffit.
found Sandy.
Oh,
Sandy.
Dwiffit.
we found Sandy.
We
and
stopped to
then-
ask their age.
Yep. What? No. What? Anyway, then we
Yeah.
found a girl in the woods, and when we were taking her back to Emberfall, Dwiffid was on the road, and he looking crazy, and that's where we're at right now.
Yeah, he does look crazy.
See, I didn't need
lost
that.
mine.
I didn't need that pre-game. You guys keeping me out of the loop stuff.
And he is in the road.
He's in the road.
Yes.
Let's just go past
Yeah.
it. Or we'll just ignore him. If he can't see you, if we can't see him, or something like that.
I take a quick nap before we get to him.
Power nap.
Yeah, power nap to get to level 2. So that's the other thing too, guys, is we did level up, but we don't get any of our things because we haven't taken a rest yet. So we're still kind of hurt and junk.
Drunk?
And junk, not drunk.
Oh, junk. Oh, okay.
We're not drunk yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, my cam color just went all nuts on me. Super orange.
Alrighty, take us away.
Yeah, so you guys should have the map up. Yeah, so Dwiffid walks into the road, and he sees you guys coming, and he looks at you. He looks absolutely fucking nuts, and he's holding a pickaxe, like a mining pickaxe, and he comes and he starts to charge at you. There he is again. And I need everybody to roll initiative. Getting right into it.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Oh, damn.
Ew.
Well, I mean, who knows? Maybe you won't need it, but we should have it up just in case.
It won't let me click my token, does it? Or I guess I can click my name.
14.
Oh,
I'm getting some lag.
19.
Did it
Quit
twice
being,
'cause I
quit being a
didn't hear it.
nerd.
My first one was 9.
Oh, I thought you crit that.
Can you add mine in? It wouldn't let me select my token. But I rolled a 19.
Yeah, I'll add you in.
Can you not move your token now?
Yeah.
Damn, Tony.
Only.
Anthony.
Anthony.
Shalob.
Sure.
And what'd you get? 9, you said?
19.
19.
Oh.
Oh, that's a lot better than 9.
A little bit.
Yeah, that's better than 9.
It's
Doesn't
better than
matter, my
9.
first
Yeah,
action
yeah.
is to run away,
Writing it
so-
and cry in me's face. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that is terrible for her.
Who's that? Is that the little girl?
No, that'd be awesome as hell, though.
Oh, Jamie. Is that Jamie? Is that the Jamie?
That is Jamie. All right, so yeah, he starts to charge you. And from behind him, someone shouts, and you guys see a woman appear in the road. Anyone who's been in town for any sort of amount of time would recognize her as Alea Bowbinder. She's the local druid in these parts. And as she shouts, like, he kind of turns to look at her. And coming out from the trees as well, you have Brother Jamie comes running up, and he's just like, friendship, like he did last time. He notices you guys are hurt, and he's gonna do a cure on one of you who probably needs it most. Anthony.
Yeah, if he said he is at 1, I think I'm at like
I have
4
1 health.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's right next to me. It just makes sense that he'd heal me, right?
Yeah, he's like, oh, Leia says there's grave danger, and he's going to cast. He casts Cure Wounds on Anthony. We'll start with that.
Hey, thanks, brother.
He's like, no worry, there's 3 hit points for you, and it will now actually be Anthony's turn.
I can't see anything.
Yeah, everything's black for me.
Oh, you probably need a light source.
It's like that.
You know what? I'll just go ahead and illuminate the whole. I can illuminate the whole map.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, it's nighttime, but you're like,
Oh,
yeah,
it is
you
nighttime.
guys can.
Okay.
It is nighttime, yes.
So, what was my vision? We can see him. We can see both of these people
Yeah,
in the dark.
yeah. There's enough moonlight and stuff. There's a couple of moons, and there's enough light so that.
Okay. And this person is on our side, presumably. Yes?
Presumably.
Yeah.
Okay. And who is this?
That's Sandy the miner. She's unconscious,
Okay.
and you got Hannah sitting on the back there,
Um.
looking a little scared.
Yeah. So I'm still kind of low on health. He kind of just surprises in the road. I'm not really sure what's happening. What's my range? 30? 60?
With what?
Oh, I don't have a ranged attack.
Dude,
Nerd.
Do I?
You might have. You should have like a throw.
I
Like darts or
I have
something.
darts. Yes, I have darts. Okay.
yeah,
So
you
I-
can
so I
chuck a
jumped
dart
down-
at him.
Yeah. So I jumped down, like kind of hide behind this horse's leg or whatever we got going on.
Okay, you're a halfling. You can do that.
Yeah. And I just like chuck darts.
Dude, I
at him.
totally forgot you were a halfling too. I was
Yeah,
like,
I'm
how are you gonna have your
small.
darts? Like,
I'm real sneaky. Chuck a bunch of darts at him.
All right.
s-
All right, so you chuck a dart at him.
how far are we?
Where's homeboy's stats here? Won't they show up? That's
I guess
all right.
I could have tried talking to him first, but oh well. Just
You could have.
You could be like, don't come any closer.
Yeah, but that does miss him, and that's going to move us on to Umber.
Yeah, I guess I'll just move closer, like because the cart's stopped.
Oh,
So
there we go.
I'll move here and I'll yell. I'll just yell at him, Dwiffid, what's wrong?
He's ignoring you.
Okay.
He seems to be like advancing towards Alea Bowbender.
Okay, so he's turned around, going towards him.
Yeah, he's walking towards her, and she's like saying something. He seems a little baffled. Let's say he maybe moves up like 10 feet. He's kind of staggering all around a little bit,
Okay.
and that will take us to Varys.
How far is he? 85 feet? Damn, he's pretty far.
Yeah, he's up the road a piece.
I will jump off the cart. Let's see, move my character. I can move like right here. And I can take a dodge action, right?
Yeah,
Can
I
you do
believe
that?
so. Yeah.
Yeah. Then I'll just do the dodge action if he comes towards me. It's disadvantage, right?
Yeah, they would have
If I remember.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, then I'll do that.
Okay. If that's the end of your turn,
It is.
okay. Ophelia, Fee.
Can I hit him from here with my short bow?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, would it be a sneak attack? 'Cause,
Yeah, I'd say that it would be a sneak attack. He's totally not paying attention. Counted as a sneak attack.
okay, because it's been
Good
so long
call.
I forgot how to play. I click sneak attack, then click my bow, right? And I'm done.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, you hit him.
Nice.
I'm used to
And then on the chat, you click the short bow, the word, and it'll do the damage. There you go.
Did Dwiffit not do anything on his turn?
He moved a little bit.
Moved.
Yeah, he moved a little bit. He kind of just like
Towards
staggered towards Leia. Yeah.
Gotcha.
He took 12 damage.
Yep. He takes 12 points of damage. Arrow hits him right in the back, and he kind of like stops him from like advancing towards Leia. And she looks at him. She's holding up her hands, and she says, "Sekawadas reteb tunapala."
yeah.
But she says it in a nicer voice than I just did because, like, I should have probably practiced that. And that just seems to make him angry, and he's got on his back. And it's back to the top of the order. Jamie is going to go, and he is going to run up to Varys, and he's like, once again, he's just like, Varys, wait. He's like, you look really, really hurt. Here. And he slaps you on the back. Hello. There we go. Giving you 3 hit points.
Dang. How much health did you have?
4.
Yeah, fair enough. I was about to get real mad at Jamie for not healing me these past 2 times, but
I looked in my inventory. I'm like, I didn't have my healing potion. I think I used it on one of you guys.
me, I think.
Yeah, it's either someone.
And then he moves up a little further. Anthony.
I'm going to move over to these bushes,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to sit down and watch.
Okay. Fair enough.
But I'm also going to roll stealth to hide.
Okay, so you're going to hide?
Yes.
All right.
I am not. I'm like holding up like 2 leaves in front of my face like this.
Yeah. Okay. Umber.
All right. Well, after seeing everybody start to attack him, and him,
Give me a quick perception check while you're at it.
Okay, I'll do it before I move.
Uh-oh.
9.
Yeah, you completely see Anthony like hiding behind 2 leaves.
Okay. I kind of just like shake my head at him. Not really. I don't know what his plan is yet, so let's do that. I'll move up 30 feet, and then I'm going to use what was it? Produce flame,
Okay.
which is 60 feet. What's that? I miss.
Yeah, so you throw your flame at him, it goes off into the bushes. Alea is just like, you're going to set the forest on fire. But she doesn't seem too concerned about that because if that is your turn.
Yep.
Man, what's Dwiffit going to do? He's really not happy with that druid, but he was shot. He had fire thrown at him.
Oh,
That's a wizard.
Yeah. He is going to angrily. He just rushes at her and he swings his pickaxe at her, catching her upside the head. She drops to the ground. She appears to be unconscious.
Jesus. Pickaxe to the face.
Yeah. She kept talking. She kept saying those words that I like totally fucking should have practiced. She keeps saying those like as he like rushes at her. She looks a little panicked. Wham! She is down, and it will be Varys' turn.
So, if I remember correctly, I have 40 movement speed as a dire elf.
We haven't. Oh, maybe.
I believe. Because 35 is standard, right? And I get an extra 5.
30 is standard. Yes.
30 standard. Okay, so I have 35 movement speed.
Yeah.
Ooh. I cannot make it to her unless I sprint. And then I just stand there with little to no health.
And then you get a pickaxe to the face.
Yeah. As I see her go down, I'm going to run up, or as that's happening, I'm running towards them. I'm going to. Where's that? Hold on.
It goes right here.
Oh wait, you can. How do you do the space?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
There we go. It's 40. There's 35. Okay, I run towards them,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just kind of. Let's say I'm kind of growling and just upset and just
How's that
kind
sound?
of like trying to get his attention, just frustrated, trying to get his attention off the unconscious person.
Okay, yeah, you've
as
got
I'm
his
charging.
you've got his attention.
And I take the dodge action. I forgot about that.
Okay,
and then I end my turn.
all right. Fee, what is what's your dex, Fee, and what's your dex, Varus?
My dex.
My dex.
I might have you guys out of order.
It doesn't matter because I break ties. I always go
that's
first
right.
in a
Yeah,
tie.
that's right. Okay, never mind then. But yeah, Sophie, it's your turn.
Okay. Okay. I don't know. I'm kind of,
you growl too.
yes, everybody's growling. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna hang back and not do anything.
Okay, you can shoot him from where you are if you wanted to. I'm not sure if you're worried about range, or you can hang back and not do anything. That is completely cool.
No, I guess I'll just shoot him again, even though, like, I feel like, would it still be a sneak attack though?
It probably wouldn't be a sneak attack at this point. Because you hit him with that first arrow. Yeah, but you hit him with this one too, though. For 8 points of piercing damage. Yeah, he's really angry now. He's got like another arrow sticking out of him. And if that is your turn, all right. Alea's still unconscious. Jamie, Jamie's like, stop it! And he goes running out, and he's like, calm down, man, calm down. We're here to help. And that's what he do. Anthony.
That's what he do.
There goes my taunt. You can see it like as it's happening. He's running. I'm like, no, don't go in front of me.
I emerged from my hiding place.
Okay.
I scoot up a little bit, not too close to him.
Mm-hmm.
And I also plead, we got Prylor's growling at him. Jamie is pleading to his senses. And I also kind of like more apologetic, like, I'm sorry, Dwibbit, I didn't mean for this to happen. Please settle down. Settle down. And that's kind of my attitude at the moment.
All right. He is also growling, and he's like looking back and forth at all of you, growling at Jamie. Now he's growling at Anthony. He's like, something like that. I don't know. Umber.
Yeah, and I kind of I'm like, guys, I don't think he's gonna stop. So I try and hit him with the produce flame again.
Okay.
Son of a bitch! And then I go and cry in the corner.
Okay.
Done.
All right. Jamie stops, drops, and rolls. No, he doesn't. That'd be fucked up. Huh?
Well, he hasn't healed me 2 times in a row now, so
Yeah, that's true.
we can catch him on fire a little bit.
All right, so that's your turn?
Yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna move.
All right. Dwiffid lunges at poor Jamie with that pickaxe. Yeah, and he hits him with it. For 9 points of piercing damage. Jamie drops.
Oh, no.
Oh!
Jamie.
Oh, no. That blood.
And it will be Varus's turn.
All right. So I'm gonna charge him.
Wait, like he died?
Yeah, he looks dead from there, from where you're at.
Oh.
I'm going to hit him with my quarterstaff up across the head, kind of like sweep it across him, and then gonna use it for leverage to propel myself to kick him a second time with the unarmed strike.
Sure.
So,
Nice.
bam.
Nice.
Yeah, that hits him.
Oh,
Just the 7.
seven.
Just a 7.
Yeah, just
Okay.
the 7.
Yeah, he takes that 7 points of damage. He's angry. Punch
And
him
then
too.
my foot is about to go across his face.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
All right. Yeah. You forgot he was a dwarf. Maybe he kicked over his head.
Yeah, I was too into it. You know, I got too much height out of the staff, so I missed.
All right. If that's your turn, then it'll take us to Fee. Unless you got
Pretty sure I
something
can't do
else.
anything. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Your camera froze, and I was
Oh.
laughing at chat.
Oh, that's a good pose for me, though. That looks good. Maybe I'll no.
It was very serious. Yeah.
It's intentful.
So what's going on? Is he still alive? He's still kicking?
Yeah, he just.
Yeah, he's still kicking.
From what we know, it looks like he just bludgeoned Jamie to death.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a
Oh.
pickaxe.
I would have been more sad if I was actually paying attention. My bad. Okay, so I'm gonna shoot him again, the same way I've been doing this.
Yeah, that one does miss him.
It hits Jamie in the shoulder, though.
Oh,
Oh.
He's dead already. It doesn't matter.
Jamie quickly stands up. He's like, "Wait, I think I'm okay." And the arrow catches him. No, he stayed down. If that's going to be the end of your turn,
mhm.
yeah, we're going to go right back to Anthony. Everyone else is either unconscious or dead.
After I see him like murder.
Yeah, we're at the
Jamie-
top of the order. Yeah.
Yeah, after I see him murder Jamie, like right in front of me, I'm like, all right, this guy's not, normal. This guy's not a human anymore, or something. Something is wrong with him. So I'll run up behind him and like hit him with the quarterstaff, like try to trip him, like as I hit him like low to try and knock him down and do damage. Let's see here. Phew. 6.
And you stab Jamie, or you hit Jamie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I hit Jake's body in the head. Oops.
that was a crit fail. What does that look like?
I think like we just it hits Jamie in the face and like makes blood splatter, and I'm like, oh shit, and like kind of devastates me.
I love that swing that you did too. It's like a golf club. Like
I was going for the trip, and it's like,
Anthony's gonna be so emotionally traumatized by
he already is. He's dead inside.
All right, and even though you crit fail and missed, you can still make an unarmed strike if you wanted to.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's a bonus action.
kick him in the shin.
Yeah, that's pretty much at this point. That's all my dignity that I have left is to go for a shin kick, which I hit, of course.
Yeah, that
I'm
does
right there.
hit.
I'm right there. It's right in front of me. You
Oh,
can't
my
miss.
God.
He's a dwarf too, so 5 damage to his
All right,
chins.
yeah. He takes 5 points of damage. Umber.
Man, I'm gonna try and light him on fire again.
Okay.
Son of a bitch! I like Jamie on fire. I like Jamie on
Oh
fire.
man,
It's a crit fail.
it's so awkward.
Poor
Okay.
Jamie, dude.
Jamie's cleric robes light up in flames. Dude.
What is
Okay.
what movie? What like there's a like a genre of movies where they do this kind of shit, where like the dead body just has like a lot of shit happen to it.
Oh,
It's
dude.
like
That's funny.
was it Mustafa or something in Goldmember that keeps on dying or whatever?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like that.
Something like that, yeah.
I'm not dead, but I'm very badly burned.
Wounded. Yes.
Oh. Well,
All right, he's gonna swing his pick at Varus. Oh Jesus Christ!
Oh,
God.
fuck!
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
that was
God.
no. He was going for the dwarf or the little dude.
I
He kicked him in the
ducked.
shin.
I ducked.
Oh, okay, that's not.
Yeah,
bad. That's
you
not that
take you take 7 piercing damage.
That's not bad. I'm just down.
bad.
Yeah, that brings you down
At
to.
least you're not dead.
Is this for
So
everybody
you
but me,
are-
guys? I'm not ready.
No, duck under this pickaxe.
Yeah, so that makes you. That brings you down to the dying, but yeah, you're just unconscious. Okay. All right, so we'll skip. Well, actually, no. You make your first death save.
Crit.
Oh, dude, it's right on my turn. That's so
Yeah.
trash. I hate when that happens. All right, so where's the death save? They're right there. Bam. It's 1 failure.
All right.
That's not good.
Okay, Fee. Yeah,
Um,
you see Varus go down. The guy looks like he wants to swing on Anthony now. He kind of just like, I'm stabbing people. Pickaxe.
yeah, just stabbing people. I think I still have my 1 healing potion, so I could help.
Yeah, I don't think you can make it to me.
Yeah, especially
I
being.
think
little.
I have. Excuse you,
Sorry.
rude.
Mondo's already rolled 3 crits tonight, and we've already rolled 3 crit fails.
I have a cunning
He
action.
spent his 3 weeks rigging.
I have a cunning action, so I can technically
Software.
move twice.
Well, you need to sleep before you. Well, you need to take a long rest before you can use that kind of action. You're still technically first level.
Damn it.
You can
man.
dash. You wouldn't get your action, but you can dash.
I guess I'll just try and shoot Wicked in the face.
Okay, that works too.
It's always a sound strategy.
Huh?
That one
Yeah,
hits.
you shoot him in the face.
And she should
I got a
get
que-
she should get sneak attack now, right? Because she's within.
Oh yeah, because you got allies within.
I also got a question. How did I get hit, Mondo?
Hmm?
What, did you re-roll that?
with a pickaxe.
Yeah, but where did I get hit?
Like in the side.
All
Yeah.
right.
Is he impaled or just bruised?
Like in the ribs or a little lower? Like, yeah, that's fucking...
It was garbage, anyways.
Yeah, it was garbage anyway. You're like you've got a hole in you, but you're not like like there aren't like your heart hasn't like slid out or anything.
Yet.
All right, so you shoot him. What does it look like when he drops?
Yes.
Arrow just right through the eye, out the back of the head. He done.
Okay, all right, that happens. He's got an arrow through the eye, back of the head, and he's
Poor Dwifford.
he's down.
He shouldn't have touched my bad detective.
Well, I guess.
So I'm like right there. So I rush over and like check Jamie and Varys real quick. I noticed that Varys is breathing, but I don't think Jamie. Made it.
Yeah, remember when I said Varys didn't have like heart or his like liver slipping out of a hole in him?
Yeah.
It did happen to Jamie. He's like, caught him right in the chest, just ripped it open.
I
Poor
tried to
Jamie
cauterize
is
the
definitely
wound, guys,
dead.
but
Yeah. And he's bleeding from the face.
Yeah,
he's on
and he's
fire.
got like a broken jaw on top of that, and like burning.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's a mess.
Poor Jamie.
Yeah, but you can do a medicine check if you'd like on Varys and see if like you could stabilize him.
Absolutely.
can I help him?
my buddy?
Yeah,
If you crit
absolutely.
fail.
I don't
Okay.
need it. I don't need it.
Okay.
I'm good.
Yeah, he did. He finishes it before I get there.
Yeah, if he crit fell, though, I was going to die.
Yeah, you're unconscious, but you're not. You're no longer dying.
Do I roll?
Nah, man, you're just unconscious.
Just ride
Yeah,
it
you're
out.
not dying anymore. Yep.
Yeah, I thought I rolled for how long I was unconscious for.
Hmm.
You're unconscious until you at least take a short rest, or someone runs up to you with a healing potion.
You know, let's take
Okay.
a long rest like right now.
It's
Is it
nighttime,
safe
dude.
to do that?
Oh, here.
You can't.
We can RP this though.
That was me saying that
So-
to you.
Yeah, when I run up to you, I ask
Yeah,
you.
let's
I said,
RP this.
Is
Hey, you guys want to make camp?
is
We should totally make camp.
Is Jamie and
camp
Varys
there.
okay? Dude, we're not even talking.
Jamie didn't make it. Jamie, he got his guts on the floor, and he's looks a little singed. And I think I hit him I think I broke his jaw. I'm pretty sure I broke his jaw.
He had just gotten over not being able to deal with the duty.
Yeah.
At
But
least-
at least
he died
he
with
knew-
friends.
Yeah, right? That's what I was going to say. At least he knew that we were his friends, and he helped
We
us.
need to get drunk
He helped us.
in the name
if
of
it-
friendship.
If it wasn't for Jamie, 2 of us might be dead at least.
You could be right, and I
I remain unfazed as I have never seen danger. So
I want to do like one of those, you know, those fireman, like how they like roll into the person to pick them up. You know what I'm talking about? I want to do that to pick up Varys. How do I do? Would I need to roll anything for it?
No, you can
Okay.
pick them up.
So like
Explain that again?
you know, like when they're down, they kind of like somersault with the person. They have like his arm here, and they like somersault so they can use the momentum to pick him up really easy. So it's not like a deadlift.
Sure.
So like that's how I pick him up, and then I say, Anthony,
I'm pretty
go,
fucking heavy.
Prove it.
listen, you're unconscious. Quit talking. And then I look at Anthony and I say, check on the woman. She might need our help as well.
Anthony, as you start walking past Alea,
Yeah?
Dwiffid just kind of suddenly stands up, arrow like through the eye, back of the head. He looks completely different than he did a moment ago. Now he kind of looks like this, only like one of those red eyes and that blood coming out of his nose and stuff. But instead of one of those red eyes, there's like an arrow sticking out of there.
Zombie Dwiffid. What the hell?
Yeah, and he's just like, oh, so tall, and he seems to still be kind of angry and up and about.
I tried to repeat the words that the lady said. Sepum le wheel leo weoma.
Dude, that's good though.
Yeah, maybe you might have. I'd have to take a look at my notes again, but it doesn't seem to phase him. You can. It is your turn in the initiative order. You can try and hit him again.
Okay.
And he seems just like really really fucked up. Like I said, his eyes are kind of glowing red now.
Yeah.
He's obviously like his body is obviously dead, and he's just talking and he's just kind of shuffling towards you with that pickaxe.
Yeah. If I move, am I giving away an attack of opportunity?
If you move away from him, you probably are.
Probably am. Okay. Before I do anything, I turn to that lady. And do I know her? Do we do know her name? Like us as a party, like we would have known her name from town.
Umber almost definitely, like anyone who's been in town long a week or so, knows who she is. She's Alea
So I do that.
Bowbinder. She's like the local druid.
Okay.
Yeah, and
So
you've
I
been
just
like
kinda-
working at the mines and stuff. Yeah, you
Yeah.
know who she is.
So I kind of just like, hey, what'd you say, Bowbinder?
Yeah.
Bowbinder, wake up!
She seems to stir.
Is that are you waking up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, she looks like she's kind of waking up. She looks like she might be about to try to stand up. She's got a nice
Bowbinder.
wound on the hot side of her head there.
Bowbinder, we've got a zombie dwarf on our hands. We're gonna need your help. And then I swing my quarterstaff.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
Oh yeah, that hits him.
good.
Nice.
7 damage. Followed up with a karate chop to the shoulder.
Sure thing.
There's a jump. I had to jump.
Nice.
7 more damage.
Heck
14
yeah, dude.
total. Let's go.
Oh yeah, so that happens. You hit him with the staff and you somersault jump him. And yeah, he's
Hey, where'd I go?
Right there.
Do I not get to go?
Oh yeah, you get to go, my bad.
Okay.
I clicked twice. Or I think I clicked on you early, yeah. But yeah, you go.
I throw Varys off my shoulder, like I let him down right here.
Throw him
Okay,
at
he's
him.
gonna. You throw him. He hits his head. He's gonna start making death saves again. No, I'm
Throw
going
him at Dwiffid.
You
Or
too.
you're like,
Yeah.
yeah. Or he's like laying on top of Jamie now.
Yeah.
Puts the fire out.
No, yeah, I put him like right here. I was carrying him. I set him down over here, so he's a little bit further away from danger. And then I'm gonna move up next to Dwiffid, and I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna try and use my quarterstaff, and then I'll punch him. All right, nice.
Okay, yeah, that hits him
For 6.
for 6 bludgeoning.
And then I'm going to unarmed strike him.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah, that hits
For
him as
another
well.
6.
Okay, he drops again.
Yes.
All right, Bowbinder, just kidding. You can go back to sleep. We don't need you.
I kind of
As he
You go ahead.
as he drops, this black mist like starts pouring out of his eyes, his nose, and his mouth, and it's kind of like howling, like very faintly. It's almost like in the back of your mind, you hear this like howling, and it kind of swirls around and just like darts off to the north into the woods.
Just
It's
yell
like,
from the car.
oh!
Is it anything like my ability to speak to things? Does it feel like that at all to me?
JJ Abrams, is that you?
Yeah, it's fairly like, yeah, it feels kind of like telepathic to you, Fee.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's awful.
and it just floats off into the woods like at high speed. It was like an angry kind of howl. I don't know if I emphasized that in the.
I don't want to chase that.
Me neither. I'm lost.
Alea staggers to her feet, and she's just like, "What are we doing?"
I look to her and I say, "We need to get out of here. We need to get back to town. These forests are haunted or something."
A smoke monster just came out of that man's nose.
Yeah.
I knew that there was danger. The animals are acting really, really strangely in the woods. Jamie had said that you had gone to find those miners, and I was afraid for your lives. So,
Do you know what could be possessing people like this and animals? You say?
Before she can answer, I say, I think we should have this conversation back in town. You were afraid for our lives, and now I am too. So I like roll, do the same thing, pick up Varys, and I start taking him over to the cart.
Wait, do we leave? We need to.
yeah, she starts crying when she sees that Jamie has been killed. She's like, "Oh my, he was so brave!" And she tries to pick him up and stuff, and she pats out like the remaining embers of his the fire that was on him and stuff on his robes.
Here, let me help you, and I just like hold up one of his legs.
Okay, yeah. You guys are able to get him back to the cart.
Okay.
Is this car big enough? Might need to have somebody walk.
This cart ain't big enough for the 7 of us.
It's mostly there for aesthetic purposes right now. Yeah, you don't need to. There's enough room for everybody. But yeah, you guys get everybody on the cart, and you make it back to Emberfall without any sort of trouble. If you want to talk to her on the way back to Emberfall, you may absolutely do that.
I get so. I just rephrase my question or repose my question.
Yeah.
What do you know that could possess people or animals like this?
I've never seen anything like that in my life. I like the animals. I mean, I haven't seen any sign of possessed animals, but yeah, they were acting very strangely, like there was something wrong in the woods. And as I said, Jamie, oh God, Jamie, it seemed that you guys might be in danger, so we rushed out to help you. Oh, Jamie, you poor brave idiot.
He did help us, and he was very brave. If it was not for Jamie, we may not have made it.
She's trying to clean up like the wound and stuff, and like wrapping him, wrapping him up. Hannah seems relatively calm considering everything that, she doesn't seem to be really, I mean, she's not like pleased, she's not like nonchalant about the whole thing, but I mean, she's not freaking out or anything. She is still like, any chance she gets, she is clutching to like Fee's head probably. Well, no, they're about the same height probably.
And I assume that Anthony's the one doing the driving of the cart.
I'm too guilt ridden to steer at the moment.
Okay, so I guess I am.
Maybe the horse just knows.
I guess maybe I'm just like listening to what's happening rather than having a conversation with them.
So what's Varys doing?
I was gonna say, is anybody gonna wake Varys up? Anybody got any smelling salts?
I can maybe when we stop and we get into Emberfall, I can maybe like light my fingers on fire and try and get like the smell of like a match or kind of that burning smell.
Can I just really annoyingly with my tiny hands start slapping him in the face?
Do it.
Yeah, absolutely. And then about halfway through your slapping session, Varys, you do come to. You're on the cart. It's heading back to Emberfall, presumably.
Welcome to the land.
Stop slapping me.
Wake up, wake up, wake up.
You almost lost your back
What the
there.
fuck happened?
Those pickaxes, man, they're doozies.
One straight to the
Then we hit a
gotta
rut
learn.
road. It kind of launches up.
You gotta learn how to dodge, man. You gotta learn how to dodge.
I was trying dwarfs quicker than I expected. Oh, fuck.
You gonna be alright? You want some?
I kind of yell.
Advil?
I yell back and I. we don't have any. I yell back at fuck. How do I say her name? What is her name?
Bowbinder.
Bowbinder. So Miss Bowbinder, is there anything near us that could, as plants or anything like that we can use to help heal him quicker?
Start.
Being a druid, you might know.
Can I just give him the healing potion I have?
We're in town,
you
right?
You could do that. You're almost to town.
Just get him a pint at town and be alright.
No, she
So
did.
Did I get a short rest?
You're out for a while.
Yeah, I'd say you probably got a short rest. You probably have one because you started your short rest with technically 0 at the. But where is that? She is going to pull out a. There we go. Catalog of interest.
Tonic. Please tell me she has a tonic.
No, but she does have a poultice of wound closure.
Poultice.
And she and she applies that to you, and you can roll a hit die. You can get some hit points back without actually expending the hit die.
Nice.
Yeah, she seems to close that wound up pretty well.
Yay, Elvin.
Thank you. Still a bit tender.
Now we can't see his muscles anymore.
Ooh.
It was pretty deep.
It was. It still hurts. So who? Is it Bowbender? We got Bowbender here?
Binder.
Bowbinder.
Binder.
She's like, please, everyone, please, just call me Alea.
Oh, thank you.
Well, please.
You're welcome. I'm glad to see.
What happened?
You're alive.
What was that all about?
I honestly have no idea.
Zombies.
I remember you and your friends were fighting him, and I went unconscious, and I kind of came in and out a little bit. I saw some fighting, and then next thing I knew, it's your friend was yelling at me to wake up, and then
Yo, Anthony, pass me my drinking horn.
Your other friend killed poor Dwiffid. And I don't say poor as in you did the right things. But
it's all my fault. If I made him get out and walk, this would have never happened. We wouldn't have lost Jamie. We wouldn't have lost Dwiffit. And the other guy that we lost, we wouldn't have lost him either.
The other guy.
Well, Dwiffit was trapped in the cave-in. He was the one guy they hadn't found. Yeah, you didn't make him get out. Yeah. You're not responsible for his death to the best of your knowledge.
I'm not going to say it wasn't your fault, but we can work past this.
That helps. That helps him. I say, it doesn't matter what happened. What matters is what we're gonna do about what's happened. We have Sandy now, so we might be able to. She might have information. But Dwiffit was in the caves, and somehow.
You gotta be careful. Sandy might be a zombie too.
She may be, but we don't know that yet.
We don't know.
We found her in a different place. So.
Are you guys speaking in character or out of character? I can't tell.
Alea seems to be tending to Sandy as well. She's applying some sort of other poultice to Sandy, and seems to be extracting some sort of poison from this little wound she has. And Sandy's groggy, but she seems to be. It looks like she might be okay. She does not appear to be possessed.
I kind of snap at her in her face, like, "Hey, Sandy."
And she kind of slaps her hand. Stop.
Do you feel like a zombie, Sandy?
No, I don't. I feel very sick. And why are you snapping in my face? It's so annoying.
Okay. Just ignore me. Just ignore me, Sandy. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Mondo, your camera froze again.
Fucking camera.
And not such a good pose.
Yeah, I should have left it at that last one.
And who has the music box or the stone on them?
I do.
And I look to these guys and I say, if everyone's okay, we should probably retire to our rooms to work on the problem we've been facing since the morning.
Yes, I certainly could use some rest.
I could use some rest as well. And some food.
Yeah. You guys reach the Emberfall gates. The guards are they see what's going on, and they're just like, "Oh, you're with Miss Bowbinder," and she's just like, "Alea, please, Alea." They're like, "Oh, look, that's Sandy. You found Sandy. What about the others?"
Mm-hmm.
Look to Anne.
No.
Oh.
We didn't find any others.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Hopefully, they're still out there.
Well,
if you found Sandy, maybe.
Well,
there's always hope.
Well, we know there's a lot of dead people out there.
Oh my God, is that?
And Dwiffid was a zombie.
I'm sorry?
Dwiffid was somehow turned into a zombie.
The one they're still digging for in the mines.
Yes. I don't know how to tell you this, but he is dead now. Because he turned into a zombie. He attacked us. He was wild, like an animal. And we tried to speak reason to him, and he just wasn't
killed
having
our friend.
We had to kill him twice.
My God.
I'm just behind Anthony echoing everything he says.
It's been a hell of a night, man. We just need to sleep. Please see to Sandy's needs.
Yeah, they look at you like kind of like what, and they look at Alea and she just nods, just like yeah, it's like this is what. But then there's and again, oh my, the young acolyte here, Jamie, I think he's dead as well. Was it Dwiffid that did this to him?
Dwiffid did it.
Oh.
We're pretty sure Dwiffid killed him.
People are starting to gather around, including you see Vonda Stolka. She's coming up, and she looks a little concerned. And as she approaches the wagon, she sees Jamie laying there. She's just like, "Oh, Jamie!" And she
and maybe because I was the one who talked to her before to try and figure out if she knew anything about what was going on. Maybe I kind of pull her aside and I explained to her what happened, leaving out the part that Anthony clubbed him in the face with his corpse.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I set him on fire.
Okay. Yeah, so she's like, so the miner did this to his chest and broke his jaw and even set him on fire. That's. But you say he died fighting?
Yes, he
Died healing.
He came. Hey, you're not here. I said he came to our aid, just like before, and
That's just like this is like him.
from what I know, he did what he was helping us. So he died with honor. If that means anything to clerics.
It means quite a bit. His soul will be welcome in Valhalla. It's Jamie, and she picks him up and she carries him off. Some other people approach, including Warren Garrick, who immediately sees Sandy and he seems relieved. And unless you want to talk to him like personally, I mean, I'll assume you guys just tell him about Dwifid and.
Yeah.
Unless Varys wants to talk to him.
I'm checked out. I'm a little mad and wounded. We lost a friend. I need some time, so I'm not gonna engage in talking to him.
You hear the wind kind of kicks up a little bit, and it's blowing through the pines and the mountains, and you hear friendship.
And one single tear.
We should probably take a break off that one. If that's good with everybody.
Oh yeah, it's cool with me.
We only knew him a couple of days.
Yeah. We'll take our first break here, guys. We will be right back with hour number 2 of DiceNDerps Emberfall.